Okay. This is our REI trip. I'm Emily and this is Brooke. We are two guys that have always lived to travel. We and Brooke have lived in New York for around 4 years now. Let's just say we've done basically everything there is to do here in New York. We are here today to present to you our trip because we want to share the city that we love so much and it has a special place in our hearts.
New York is the ideal place for anyone looking for adventure. From tall buildings to Broadway, New York is the way to go. Whether you want a day to relax or more time to shop, New York has something for everyone. It's the ideal trip to take to spend some quality time with your family.
We will be flying a round-trip Delta flight for $279. We will be departing from the MSP International Airport and landing at the EWR International Airport. Our trip will last from May 8th to May 18th, 2019. The hotel we'll be staying at is the Hampton Inn Manhattan/Times Square Central. It is $178 per night for a total of $1,602. There is free Wi-Fi, free breakfast, free parking, a fitness center, and laundry service.
For food, we recommend you go to Joe's Pizza, Los Tacos No. 1, and Charlie Bird. You get complimentary breakfast through your hotel, and the average cost for your lunch will be about $20, and for dinner, that's $25. The cost includes an entree, a dessert or side, a beverage, and a tip.
For transportation, we will buy a 7-day unlimited MetroCard pass on the second day of our trip. So for the first and the last 2 days, we will use a taxi to get to and from the airport and to get around town.
The activities we'll be doing are the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, Central Park Zoo, Times Square, going on a shopping spree, Broadway, 9/11 Memorial and Museum, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. The total cost for these activities, excluding the shopping spree, is $161 per person.
For our total cost, for 2 people, it's $3,684. But if you wanted to go alone, it's only $2,807. For the activities, for 2 people, it's $322. For the food, it's $410. For transportation, $142. For the flight, $558. The hotel, 2 queen-size beds for 9 nights, is $1,602. And the shopping spree is $250.
Day 1, we will be arriving, and it's $30 for a taxi from the airport to our hotel. And that day, we will just be staying in our hotel room and relaxing.
For day 2, we'll be going to the Statue of Liberty. To get into the Statue of Liberty is free, but you need a ferry, which is to get to the Statue of Liberty, which is $12. I recommend you set aside around 4 hours to do the whole thing. When you're done, you can go over to Ellis Island, and then you can just relax at the hotel or just walk around the city.
Day 3, you're going to the Empire State Building, and it's $20 to see the 102nd floor observatory. We recommend you set aside 2.5 hours for this activity, and afterwards, you should definitely go see the South Street Seaport.
For day 4, we go to the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. It's $24 to get in. You might want to set aside 2.5 hours to look at it. When you're done, you can go to the Shearwater Classic Shooter Cruise and go on a mini sailboat cruise.
Day 5, we are visiting the Central Park Zoo, and it is $20 for admission. It'll take about 1.5 hours to see all the animals there are, and afterwards, you should go visit the Rockefeller Center.
For day 6, you can go to the Wax Museum in Times Square. It is $30 per person. It's 2 hours to look at all the wax statues. When you're done, you can go to the New York Public Library to check out a book that you can read while you're relaxing at your hotel.
Day 7 is a shopping spree, and it's an all-day activity. We recommend a budget of $250 or less, and if you spend $250, your total activity cost will be $411.
For day 8, we will go see a Broadway show. It is $30 per ticket. The show will last 2 to 2.5 hours, depending on what show you go see. When you're done, you can go to the Opera House and watch another show.
Day 9, we're going to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and it's $25 to get in. It'll take you 3 hours to see every piece of artwork there is and some of the videos that they have. And afterwards, you should go see the Studio Museum in Harlem, which celebrates African American artists.
For day 10, we'll be leaving, so it's only $30 for the taxi to get from hotel to the airport.
Come to New York and make memories last forever. Thank you for watching.
Any questions?
That's really well done. I would double check your Broadway prices though. That I don't think they're
Did you get, I had a
Frequent-
question
like,
about
yeah.
that too.
I
Did you
did
have a
too.
group rate maybe
Yeah,
on
or-
tickets or?
like because there's Broadway, there's off Broadway, there's Place. So like Hamilton that you had will probably be more closer to like $100 a ticket.
Probably true.
So
It was more of like some like off-Broadway shows, so like kind of something like Hamilton, but not like the actual Broadway Hamilton.
yeah, I would just maybe budget more like $200 to be safe, especially if you're going to an evening show per person.
I was going to ask around that, if you've provided access to those tickets in some way, or how would a person buy those
Do you
tickets?
have the tickets in
ahead of
advance?
time or on site
You would buy them ahead of time.
on their own,
Yeah.
sort of.
So
Okay.
like when you book the trip, you would pick like which one you wanted to see.
That's
Okay.
like just your suggested what you should do. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Sure. Okay.
And then meals every day on your own. I know you had something in the beginning about that with a couple restaurants.
Those are some restaurants that we found that have 4.5 to 5 stars, and we thought that they looked like really good restaurants.
And they're also like tourist destinations that are
Yeah.
frequently visited.
So just recommendations for food.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you said breakfast was included, but other lunch and dinner would be like separate from
Yeah.
the overall cost.
No, that's an overall cost.
Yeah, that's
It is. So you just budgeted kind of what you had for each day.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the cost, we look at multiple restaurants and we kind of like chose what we thought people would get, and that had a entree, a dessert, or side, and kind of averaged out the price for those.
Okay.
And then we took, I think it was a small or medium beverage, and we put in a small tip.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's how we got our.
Thank you.
really good.
Yeah, it was really good.